Cats. Cats. Uh, this is just general tip information. The primitive ancestor of cats was a small tree-living creature called a Macaeus, which lived during the late Ecocene Ecocene period, some 45 to 50 million years ago. Can you believe that? Now, ancient Egyptians was the first to tame cats in about 300 BC and did use them to control rodents. Ancient Egyptians shaved their eyebrows when the family cat died in Siam. The cat was so loved that it would ride up front in a chariot at a funeral. The Pilgrims were the first to introduce the cat also in North America. The first breeding pair of Siamese cats arrived in England in 1884, and the first formal cat show was held in England in 1871. In 1895, the Maine Coon cat is America's only natural breed of domestic cat. Now, keep this in mind, Kerry. Cats love sardines. So you can put sardines out, we can put the sardines out and put the pesticides, not pesticides, whatever you're using around that area, uh, as they're getting attracted to the sardines in the can, they'll be tromping through that stuff on the ground. So you do that. So cats purr at the same sound as a idling diesel engine. Could you imagine that? Uh, Digger the cat that digs, because when they defecate, they bury it. Mix together 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper, 2 tablespoons of powdered Chinese mustard, and 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour in 2 quarts of warm tap water. Allow it to stand for 1 hour before straining and placing the mixture into a spray bottle. This will repel a mountain lion as well. Pardon me as well. Keep cats at bay or use as salad dressing. If that's what it says. If you want to keep cats away from your property, and especially the bird bath that Tweety Bird uses, just mix 2 ounces of white vinegar in a small spray bottle and give the area a squirt or two, but not in the bird bath water. Cats hate the smell of vinegar. Scare them half to death. Cats are afraid of snakes. So if you have a feline problem, just place an old piece of garden hose around your garden or get fake snake. Get fake snake. Get a fake snake. Cats do not like to see their reflection in a plastic bottle. Try filling plastic soda bottles half full with water and leave them around the garden where they frequent. They will go looking for another area to use as a bathroom. Get the cats wired. If you plant cat chicken wire just where the surface around the garden, the cats have. Wait a minute. If you plant chicken wire just under the surface around the garden, the cats have too much trouble digging and find an easier area, presumably away from your house. Drives them crazy. To keep cats away from your flower bed or garden, just plant some catnip far away from the areas that you want to keep them away from. Cats will stay near the catnip plants. Be sure that the catnip plants are good or a good and healthy plants before you plant them so that they will have a good chance of surviving the cats. They will rue the day. Cats do not like the herb rue, whatever that is. If you scatter the rue leaves around the areas that they frequent, they will leave very quickly. If you plant the herb near your garden that they are bothering, they will not go there. And of course, we all know dogs will get rid of them too. Just keep that cayenne pepper stuff, the powder and the liquid in mind. And go liberally with it around the property. You can also put squirrel traps. Check them the next day. Any cat in it, take the cat and go at least a radius of 10 miles to get rid of them. All right. Enough of that. I will be bringing OxyClean, or if you have OxyClean, a saucepan lid that's made out of glass, towel white, half a liter of warm water with 1 tablespoon of baking soda and 1 tablespoon of dishwashing liquid. That's for the couches, that is. Microfiber, I don't think we really need those. And rubber gloves. I just want to pass something on to you that I saw on one of the channels here. Miami-Dade County. Believe it or not, just about all the stores are closed because rent is too high. No place to park. And the people that own these properties, the landlords, they don't want you to make no money. Just give me your money. Can't give me my money if I didn't make any money. And I like to know what the politicians are doing for this town. There's graffiti all over the walls. Food courts are closed. I saw somebody that videoed this, and he must have went past at least 100 stores closed. If you go to the beach area, nice, you'll fit right in. There was people defecating on the sides around the closed stores, the entrances of the stores. But the mayor's building where he functions from is well lit. People do drive through that area, but very few places to shop. Why? I don't know. Why don't they make these empty stores into shelters for the people? The mayor sees this, but does nothing about it. Maybe the mayor should sleep on the street. I don't know. And the people sleeping on the streets, it's one thing. Another thing is the people that came over that had cell phones. How they paying for them? Think about it. And they say Miami is not for the middle class people. Main Beach is okay if your finances are good, Miami Beach is okay for visiting. So I'll leave you with this. There are two paths that you can go back, but in the long run, you can change the path you are on. Remember, everybody, your stairway lies on the whispering wind. You know, the things to be seem to be coming true, what Nostradamus said. So that's with the wars and everything, the holy wars, that's what they're called. Then digital money's coming out. Take your paper money out. Did you ever hear the expression, you're trying to make a meal out of me? There was a lie that all drivers tell themselves is that death is something that happens to other people, and that's how you find courage to get in the car again. In the first place, the closer you are to death, the more you feel alive. Really. But more powerful than the fear itself is the will to win. Yep, that's what the race car drivers are doing. The race car drivers. Usually. Can you guess who said this? Or who actually sang this? Wearing things that nobody wears. I don't want to miss anything. Want you to know judgment and shame is a lonely place. This too. A fish with its mouth closed never gets caught. How many fish went up to your hook with their mouth closed? You know, MSNBC should get a life. They're always knocking Trump. He has a new ad called God Made Trump. It's a video. As far as him being a dictator, he's not going to be a dictator. So he still won the race in New Hampshire. The media is pissed off that he won this. It's only the first phase. Life doesn't end when you die. Life ends when you give up. You're not misunderstood. You just don't understand your full potential. Too much money is not enough money. This is a Godfather quote. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. No matter how bad your life is, good or bad, wake up each morning and be thankful that you still have one. It ain't easy. You don't have to be crazy to hang out with me. I'll train you. And bro, if I knew life was gonna be like this, I would have got a job and bought a house in the first grade. If I die tomorrow, what would be the one thing you will always remember about me? No bad things. Work is something I'm just doing until I hit the lottery. If I come to invite you to eat, we're drinking and don't act brand new. Karma is always watching, just like Santa Claus, only bitchier. The only two places I am going in 2024 are two places that heal me and places that inspire me, wherever that is. Never hate your mother. When a mother cries, all of creation cries with her. I want you to remember this: when a cop stops you, and if it's cold outside, he tells you to step out of the vehicle, which 9 out of 10 times he will. You tell him, you get in. It's cold outside. I don't know what will happen to you after that, but so yes, I am loaded and triggered. And I want you to know I'm not trying to spin your wheels. Enjoy the little things in life because one day you'll look back and realize they were the big things. Spend time wisely because your life is expensive. Don't remind me. I'm minding my own damn business. Don't try to find me. I'm better left alone in this mess. It doesn't surprise me. Do you really think that I could care if you don't like me? Find somebody else. It could be anyone else out there. No fret. I don't ever want to see you, and I never want to meet you again. A dog might destroy your shoes, but he'll never break your heart. You like that?